All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. We are in the first quarter of 10U action. Quarterback takes the snap, and he is moving. He's got open field. He is off to the races, into the end zone. Touchdown, New Smyrna Beach. Wow, what a run. Number 34, Brody Sullivan with a touchdown. And that was a 72-yard touchdown run, if my education serves me correctly. And he will take it himself. No, he won't. Tries to throw for the point after touchdown. It is no good. But in what seems to be the theme for the Cudas, a big touchdown run by quarterback. And Cudas strike first, 6-0. Here on the Brevard Sports Network. That touchdown is brought to you by Best Private Investigations. Tell you more about them coming up here. You'll hear about them throughout the entire day. So we're here in quarter number one. Hawks, man in motion. Luke Moss. And what a play there. Check that. That's Aiden Franco. Suntree Vieira Hawk first down. Aiden Franco with the carry. 8:40 left to go here in quarter number one. Brody Argo, the quarterback for the Hawks. And that's a that's a big lead blocker he's setting into motion. False start on the offense. That'll back them up 5. It's now 1st and 15 from the 42-yard line. And there's the handoff to the running back. Riley Ramsey taking the handoff, picking up about 4 yards. 2nd and 11 for Suntree Vieira. And did they get him? He definitely came across, but the ref allowed him to get back. And that Cuda's defensive line, there's number 57. I don't have a 57 on my roster. Possibly 51, Blake Barber. It's 3rd and 12. Argo rolls out. He's going to fire, and it's caught. But did he stay in bounds? Lincoln Keith. But hold on, so he caught it, but he did not get his feet in bounds. Okay, no, so it was complete. Ineligible receiver downfield. One of those linemen came across the line of scrimmage after the ball was thrown. So now it's 3rd and long, officially 3rd and 16 for Suntree Vieira. Third on the penalty. And look at that back. Mr. Martinez, number 32 on the run. Fourth and long, and we should see the punting unit. Gonna try to go. Almost got him to jump. Argo cuts back. Argo's gonna take it himself. He's got a convoy of blockers. Cut back, and he will pick up the first down and then some. Listen, it was 4th and 11. He picked up about 22 yards on that run. And that'll extend the drive for Suntree Vieira. That was originally a design pass play, but it'll be a water break. And, well, they take a water break. I'm going to take a water break. New Smyrna strikes first on their opening drive. Can Suntree Vieira respond? We'll be right back to find out. All right, we got the ready to play whistle. Here we go. I think Best Private Investigation and bring it in Kelclean. And there's the handoff to number 25 there. Number 22, Riley Ramsey. Argo out of the gun. Argo will be met. Had his lineman shoved into him, and then number I believe number 51 was on the sack. Blake Barber, and there's a snap. And that'll be a short gain. It's 4th and long for the Hawks. Argo in the gun. He's going to roll right. And he will be sacked. Number 43 on the sack. Brody Gilmore. And so the Cuda's defense steps up big. And an official's timeout. All right, so great stand there by the defense, and we'll see. This offense is proven they have an explosive quarterback. First and 10, quarterback under center. He's going to throw, and it's caught. It got caught up in the wind. That reception there made by number 2, Brantley Cameron. I mean, that would. The throw would have gotten there sooner, but the wind is blowing. It got caught by the wind, which prevented it from landing sooner. And there's the back on the handoff, and that defense was all over that. Number 8, Brody Argo, the quarterback for the Hawks, comes in and was the first one to make contact. Quarterback under center. And Brantley is running for his life, and Cameron will be tackled behind the line by a swarm of Hawks. Brody Sullivan. There is your quarterback, number 34. Sullivan's going to try to take it himself. And Sullivan will be shoved down there by number 1. Victor Zeller. And that's a big sack there. Man in motion. Sullivan rolls left. He's going to fire, and it's intercepted. did not catch the number there on. Yanai Williams with the interception for the Hawks. And that will be the final play of the first quarter with your score. New Smyrna Beach 6. Sun Riviera Hawks 0, but they just did get a turnover. Can they turn it into points? We'll see with second quarter action. All right, here we go. Second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Up there on the Ubrazati scoreboard. First and 10, Argo. Teams were going the wrong way. Argo under center. Argo gives it off, and running back may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That was number 2. Do not have a number 2 on the roster.
Come on, get on the line. Get ready.
Noah Martin. There's number 2, cuts back inside. And he is squirming his way upfield. He is short of a first down, but it will be close. Lincoln Keith, 4th and 3. Or 3rd and 3. And the refs are letting him get back. And gives it to Martinez. Carter Martinez, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And he'll have enough for a first down and then some. What a run by Carter Martinez. He needed 3. He picked up about 6. Was the what was the quote by the coach in Remember the Titans? Leave no doubt.
Let's go defense! Get the ball back!
Argo under center. Martinez the up back. And he's gonna keep it. And Argo will be brought down for a loss of 1, maybe 2. Second and 12 for the Hawks officially. 7:15 left to go here in quarter number 2. Try to imitate Allen in that Midwest Wada. Handoff, and what a hole. What a carry. And it will be 1st and 10 from the 40. And that time that Kuda's defense stiffened up and said, not so fast, my friend. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It will be 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go, defense!
Check that. 32. And that handoff was to Carter Martinez. And once again, that defensive line said, no mas.
Let's go, defense!
1st and 10. And there's a pass out to gain of 6 yards on that pass. 2nd and 4. And we will now have the water break, second quarter water break with 5:25 left to go here in quarter number 2.
The only reason you're on the field.
That's right, there could be cup holders, places to charge your phone, maybe some VIP boxes.
Rich-ass neighborhood.
It's on you. So go down there, scan that QR code, get your chance to win that.
All right, here we go.
I'm not letting us set our tents up.
Argo out of the gun.
Go, defense!
There's a swing pass out to Keith. Lincoln Keith has some room. And he will pick up more than enough for a Suntree Vieira Hawks first down.
Past the first down marker, it's good enough for Central Vieira Hawk. First down.
And it's 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And a timeout called. With this timeout, we'd like to take this time to talk to you about some of our great sponsors. Kendall Signs has provided a vast array of quality signage, branding, identity products to a wide range of clientele for more than 15 years. Although Kendall Signs is a Central Florida-based sign company, their reach extends throughout the United States and beyond. The manufacturing and custom signs for individual businesses continues within their fabrication plant on a daily basis. However, Kendall Signs provides their products, services on a larger regional and national levels to retail, commercial, and industrial clients who require quality signs, superior project management, and customer service. Information is at the bottom of your screen. Argo gives it to Martinez, and Martinez barrels his way just short of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. And they're going to try it again, and Argo's going to keep it himself. And Argo will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, if it would have been me, I would have just given it right back to Martinez off that hurry up. But I'm up here calling the game. Coaches are on that sideline, and yeah. Martinez straight through the middle. Carter Martinez, touchdown, Suntree Vieira. As there is an injured Kuda on the play, Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries. We are not doctors. I do not drink Dr. Pepper. Trust me, I am no doctor, so I'm not even going to speculate. And if I was a doctor and I walked into your room, you'd probably be very scared. And you have every right to be. Carter Martinez with the touchdown. Why not give it back to him? And he will be short. But the important thing is the Hawks have tied it up. We are all tied up 6-6, and that touchdown was brought to you by Kendall Signs. For all your sign and product identification needs, give Kendall Signs a call at 321-636-5116 or find them online at www.kendallsigns.com. And here we go. .350 and counting left to go here in the first half. What a pass there by Sullivan. Unfortunately, it's incomplete. It was almost like a Patrick Mahomes sidearm type of throw. Sullivan out of the gun. Sullivan's going to take it up the middle, and Sullivan picks up some nice yardage. Gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Eight yards on the play. It's 3rd and 2. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the half. Sullivan sends the man in motion. Sullivan gives it to number 3. And number 3 will be brought down by number 1, Victor Zeller. And number 3, hold on, I have his name here. Maxwell Maddox. And Maddox again. Maddox up the middle. Spins out of a tackle. Maddox busts open free. He's still going into the end zone. Touchdown, New Smyrna Beach Cudas. Ma'am?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Thank you.
Somebody light that kid up.
And quarterback keeper Sullivan in there for the point after touchdown. So the Cudas respond to the Viera score with one of their own. 13-6 with a minute 26 left to go here in quarter number 2. All right, so folks, here's the deal for halftime. If the cheerleaders come out and do their hello cheer, I will unplug the equipment and allow you to listen to the cheerleaders do their cheer. If they do not do their cheer, then we shall sit in silence. Because I'm going to mute the mic. Brody Argo. There's the pass to Keith. Lincoln Keith gets a gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Pushed out of bounds. That will stop the clock with a minute 10 left. Almost like a no-huddle offense here. Argo again to Keith. And that pass touched the ground. That will be incomplete. Argo going to take it himself. Argo, he's got room down the sideline. Cuts back inside. And Brody Argo picks up enough for a Suntree Viera first down and more, but he's brought down inbounds. The clock only stops to set the football. But a Suntree Viera first down and a timeout called by Suntree Viera. Coach Bobby Kuntz wants to have a chat with his team, make sure everyone knows what, I have a feeling they're going to try to take a shot here. Brody Argo's got the arm.
Let's go, defense!
34 seconds left. Argo all alone in the gun. He's going to take a shot. And it's caught. Oh. I spoke too soon. I thought that was a touchdown right there. And I think the young man took his eye off the ball for just half a second. And there's Keith. Lincoln Keith on the bubble screen there, and he would be brought down in bounds. Timeout call by Century Viera. I say you run that same shot play to the other side.
Let's go, defense!
18 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Argo steps up, fires, and it will be incomplete. 12 seconds left to go in the half. Fourth down and short, and I believe Century Viera has used all of their timeouts, so
Let's go, defense!
they're not even going to huddle. They're just going to run the next play. And that is intercepted. And this one could be returned. He is gone. Number 10 on the interception. Cohen Harbison for the pick six. Touchdown, New Smyrna Beach. Cohen Harbison. Wow. So you want to talk about a point swing here. And conversion will be short. But that will be the final play of the half with your score. New Smyrna Beach 19, Century Viera 6. Again, if the cheerleaders come out and do their hello cheers, we will show you them and unplug so you can hear the cheerleaders. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Kendall Signs, Ubrzati, Best Private Investigations, and Slow and Low Barbecue. All right, we're going to unplug in it. I'm waiting to unplug until the PA guy turns off his music, because I'm not trying to get the stream shut down due to copyright. So unfortunately, the PA guy has not shut off his music, so I can't unplug and let you hear the cheerleaders, because the stream will get shut down due to the music copyright.
Elizabeth Easton and Lacina's cheerleaders. And now make some noise for your Century Missouri Hawks cheerleaders.
Did we talk about Florida State yet? With all y'all? Nope. It's the first time Joe's been sold out. He's crying, but things are shook up. Yeah. We'll see.
All right.
Let's give a big round of applause to both of our cheerleading squads. They work really hard to perform for you every halftime. Go ahead.
All right, folks, we will be back with second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, folks, we are back here on the Brevard Sports Network. Suntree Vieira and Brody Argo going and helping his receiver, saying, I need you right here, bud. Under center. And he's going to give it off to Lincoln Keith. And Keith will get a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the carry. Second and 5. And they're going to give it to Keith again. And Keith said, if the same hole is there, I will take it. He'll get about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. And it'll bring up 3rd and 2. They're just going to keep running the same play, and no, they're going to give it up to Carter Martinez, and Martinez said, "I can get us 2 yards." Suntree Vieira first down, trailing 19-6. Gives it off to Keith, and the ball's out. The ball's been punched out, and New Smyrna Beach with their second turnover of the day. Their first turnover was the pick 6, and their second turnover on Vieira's first drive back is forcing the fumble. That's now a total of four turnovers for the program today, as 8U forced 2 turnovers in the previous game. You know, if you win the turnover battle, that's a good you got an excellent shot to win the football game. Sullivan. That's going to be intentional grounding. The ball never got, I don't think the ball got back to the line of scrimmage. So that is intentional grounding. So all right, so in Pop Warner, it's just the yardage. It's not a loss of down. 2nd and 12 for the Cudas. Sullivan is going to take it himself. He's going to follow number 44. And great pursuit by that Hawks defense. As a good friend of mine would say here, 3rd and a trip around Disney World. Number 25, Jackson Fisher, was in on the sack. And Sullivan Chevy Williams. Check that. Chevy Williams with the open field tackle, and still 4th and long. 6 minutes left here in quarter number 3. And Sullivan rolling out. Sullivan's got a man, but he had 2 wide open receivers way downfield. But on his rollout, he rolled out about 7 or 8 yards. And so I think we'll see the punting unit.
Go, Water.
5:40 left to go here in quarter number 3. We're going to step away for our water break. But while they do that, we're going to take a chance to tell you about another one of our great partners that help us do what it is we do when it comes to covering youth, prep, high school sports here in Brevard County. Currently, partner on your screen, Connect Sports Funding and Consulting. Does your team or organization need funding? Let Connect Sports Funding do all the work. Check them out online at www.connectsportsfunding.com. That is connectsportsfunding.com. Also, Kendall Signs, Best Private Investigations, Ubrizati, Kel Clean, and Slow and Low Barbecue. We appreciate all of our sponsors here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Let's go. Hit that kid.
And Lincoln Keith. Lincoln Keith picks up 10 yards for a Suntree Vieira Hawk first down. Lincoln Keith has been a go-getter on offense. Just unfortunately, Suntree Vieira hasn't been able to put full drives together. I mean, at the end of the first half, the pick six. How you doing?
Okay.
I'm doing.
I had a couple games in Saturday this morning and now I'm here.
Good Lord. You're a workaholic. Argo to Keith. And great job there on the tackle. Coming up on 4 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. It'll be second down and about 6. Argo under center. Martinez the up back. And they're going to give it off to Lincoln Keith. Keith finds a hole. And he will be brought down. But not before picking up a Suntree Vieira first down. Argo again in the eye. Going to give it to Keith. Keith cuts back inside. And he will be brought down. There is a penalty flag on the play. And it's holding on Suntree Vieira. So that'll back them up, and it's now
Let's go, Kudos! Get in there!
first and about 15. Check that, first in about 17.
Let's go, defense! Let's go, Kudos!
Argo under center. Argo's going to take it himself, and he will be brought down for a loss. Number 5, Tashawn Stevens.
Let it go, Blake!
It's going to bring up a long.
So now fourth, or second. I don't know why I said fourth. Argo trying to step up to throw, and he will be brought down. Number 97. I do not have a 97 on the roster. Oh, 87. That would be why, Caleb. Mason McCauley. It'll be third and long. I'd like to thank some of the Hawks game day sponsors. Dick's Sporting Goods, Stacy Ann Zeller Real Estate. Buying or selling a home, give Stacy a call. Ice Cream Hut with 3 locations in Brevard. Stop in at the Vieira location today with your jersey on and get a free cone with a purchase. W&J Construction, DirecTV, GMC Melbourne, Performa Imaging, Ubrizati, DSP, Mr. Delicious Pizza, your only Vieira Pizza go-to, Flex Integrated Muscular Therapy, and Scott Woodruff Allstate Insurance. Gino's Italian Ice is out here, and Joey's Hot Dogs and Ice Cream, along with Bill's Barbecue. So if you're on your way over, stop in and get some ice cream, some barbecue. And Martinez will be stopped for a short gain. Check that, that's Riley Ramsey. Argo, he's going to give it off, and it's going to be a reverse. And they have number 1, Victor Zeller. And there's a flag on the play. That'll negate it. It's going to be a holding penalty. And again, Brevard Sports Network policy, we don't show injuries, we don't speculate. But that is a holding call.
That's twice! That's twice, ref!
Yeah, okay. So with that being 4th down, they declined the penalty.
Somebody needs to light that kid up for doing that impressive. Go after him. Somebody hit that kid. Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, I don't care if he's got the ball or not. Just hit it. Let him know this ain't his game. This ain't his field. Pat him, Mike. Pat him. Come on.
– 43 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. And ball's on the ground. And the Cudas recover the fumble. It's now 2nd and 13 for the Cudas as they lead 19-6 here on the Connect Sports Funding scoreboard. And that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter with your score. New Smyrna Beach 19, Sunshine Riviera 6. We'll be back with 4th quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. First down for the Cudas. As my graphic would not come off my screen. So it's now 2nd down. No, check that, 3rd down. Previous play was 2nd down. It's 3rd down now for the Cudas because of the fumble. That's right. But if you're the Cudas, you're just looking to milk this clock as long as you can. And Sullivan cuts upfield. Sullivan will be stopped. Number 44 there on the tackle, Jade Joss. But their false start on the Cudas. So it's 3rd and 13 or 14. as there is a referees conference. What's being discussed, I'm not sure. So this is where the run ended. And this should be a first down. So, okay, so the chains are moving. So was there an unseen flag? So they're picking up the false start penalty? So after discussion, there was no false start. Sullivan was down here at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. All right, let's play football. $8:47 left to go here in the fourth quarter. I promise I can count. And Sullivan cuts back, and he's got some blockers. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss, and he gets to the outside. Sullivan finally forced out of bounds, but not before picking up a CUDA first down.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching.
Devon Dudley trying to interrupt me. I guess he has the ability to do that because, you know, what am I going to do? Hey, Devon, let me fight you. Yeah, no, that won't work. Next thing you know, I'm being put through a table by him and his sons. So 1st and 10 here for the CUDAs, and that snap went high. And Sullivan's going to try to make something of it. And that'll lose. You know what? Hey, that could have been more disastrous. It could be 2nd down and 20 plus. Instead, it's only 2nd down and, well, it's still 20 plus. It could have been worse. $7:46 left to go here in quarter number 4. Sullivan, he's rolling out. He's going to fire, and it's caught. What a pass. Blake Barber on the carry. Number 51. And you know what a throw. And he was down by contact.
Down. Oh, it's down.
So first down, New Smyrna recovering the fumble. And there's a penalty flag on the snap. Illegal motion on the offense. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the game. I'd like to give a big thanks to Kel Clean. Janitorial, tile, grout cleaning, soft roof washing, all for reasonable prices. And we're going to have our fourth quarter water break. Well, now that I have the water break, I can tell you all about Kel Clean. Kel Clean provides the best quality cleaning service from janitorial, tile and grout cleaning, stripping and refinishing floors, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and roof soft washing at very reasonable prices. Serving most of Brevard County, family owned and operated, Kel Clean wants to make sure you're a lifetime customer the first time. Give them a call for your free estimate at 321-505-7006 or check them out online at www.kelclean.com and on Facebook under Kel Clean. That's Kel and Clean with a K. Information is at the bottom of the screen. And we'd like to thank Kel Clean for their support of youth and high school sports. We'd also like to give another shout out to another one of our partners here on the Brevard Sports Network, Best Private Investigations. Snap, and nearly just an inch away from being a pick, and he knows it. Blake Braid saw it. There's the handoff, and there he goes again. Sullivan kept it himself and will be just short, maybe 2 yards. 3rd and 2. And that's all. This is all New Smyrna Beach wants to do, is just kill the clock. They're up 2 scores. If they can score again, great. Put the official nail in the coffin. But they're also content with just taking the rest of the fourth quarter and just milking the clock. Sullivan. And there's a flag, so that's either a false start or illegal motion. So usually when you see that illegal motion, it's because there's more than one player in motion at a time. You can only have one person in motion, and then that person has to be set for an entire second before the second player can come in motion. So, get that question all the time. How's that an illegal motion? Well, you can't have more than two players in motion. One player has to be set for an entire second before the second player can begin their motion and the ball be snapped. Sullivan trying to make something happen, and he will be wrapped up by that Hawks defense. First one in there is Blake Braid. Turnover on downs, but look, credit to New Smyrna Beach. They sulked away 7.5 minutes of clock. Or check that, 6.5 minutes. But still, they sulked away 2/3 of an entire quarter. Now, look, I'm not saying that this is not impossible. I've seen crazy things happen on a Pop Warner field. I've seen a team give up a 21-point lead in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. But there are a lot of things that have to go into motion here in order for something like that to happen. Argo rolls out looking for Keith, and that pass is incomplete. 3:03 left to go in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. Argo to Keith, and Lincoln Keith down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. And that'll give Suntry Vieira another first down. And here come the Hawks now. Argo pop pass there out to Keith, and Keith will be pushed out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. What I don't understand is he was pushed out of bounds. The clock is still running. Okay. There's Keith coming near side into your living room. And he'll be brought down inbounds. And that'll be a Suntry Vieira Hawk first down. Clock stops just to set the football. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and now the clock is winding. And was that complete? Yes, it was. That one, Victor Zeller. Five yards, but the clock is moving. Coming up on a minute and a half. If you're Vieira, you want to score again here for point differential stat, and that ball's knocked out. Fumble. And New Smyrna Beach jumps on it, and folks, that's going to be the ball game. As if there was any needed more confirmation, if there was any doubt, there it is right there. The New Smyrna Beach defense causing 3 turnovers. And when you cause 3 turnovers and you don't give up any on your side, you're bound to win a football game. To any New Smyrna Beach parents or family out there that were watching from afar, feel free to take anything you would like to take from the stream. The games will be uploaded to YouTube later on tonight. If you want to use clips for anything, highlight packages, or whatever it is you want to use the film for, feel free. We're not the NFL. We're not going to come hunt you down. And we appreciate all of our sponsors who continue to help us do this. I mean, I love spending my Saturdays at the youth football fields. It's such a joy to watch these young student athletes do what they do on the field. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Best Private Investigations, Kendall Signs, Connect Sports Funding and Consulting, Uberzati, Kel Clean, Slow and Low Barbecue. And here comes what should be the final snap, and wow. Brody Argo. And that will be the final play of the game. New Smyrna Beach advances to 2-1 on the day. All right, folks, I'm going to log off and get set for 11U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Again, your final scores: New Smyrna Beach 19, Century Vieira 6.